You're watching VNA News Bulletin. I'm Vinh Hằng from Hanoi with the major stories.
Conference held to review the implementation of Resolution Number 18. Vietnam resolved to boost digital economy with National Action Plan. And later on, community tourism transforms livelihoods in remote areas.
Let's begin our bulletin with the latest activities of Vietnamese leaders. More details in the following report.
The Politburo and the Party Central Committee Secretariat held a national hybrid conference on December 1st to review the implementation of Resolution Number 18 of the 12th Party Central Committee. In addition to the resolution themed several issues on the continued reform and rearrangement for a lean, effective and efficient apparatus of the political system, the conference also looked into a report on the socio-economic situation for the first 11 months of 2024, measures to accelerate socio-economic development in 2025, and solutions to institutional bottlenecks. Addressing the conference, Chairman of the National Assembly Tran Thank Mun highlighted the removal of institutional bottlenecks. The mindset and methodology for the legislative work have been profoundly reformed, he said, adding that the National Assembly has decisively moved away from the mindset of imposing bans on matters that are challenging to manage them. Meanwhile, in his report on national socio-economic development this year, and solutions to accelerate the development in 2025, Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh said, it should prioritize growth to create stepping stone for Vietnam to enter new era. He emphasized that all level authorities, sectors and localities must adopt a reformed and breakthrough mindset, with strong determination, significant efforts, decisive actions and timely, flexible and effective implementation in the spirit of daring to think, daring to act, daring to break through for the common good. Addressing the event, Party General Secretary To Lum emphasized the need to further create institutional breakthroughs, resolve all difficulties, obstacles and bottlenecks to unlock resources, and strongly accelerate administrative reforms, thus fostering a favorable environment for development. Socioeconomic development guidelines and policies are now well established, he stressed, calling for immediate action for development. He urged localities, basing on the party and state's general policies, to proactively promote their proactiveness and creativity for development, saying that each agency, unit and locality should set specific targets to help achieve the nation's overall objectives.
Coming up now, we have a report on the activities of Party General Secretary To Lum.
On December 1st, Party General Secretary To Lum held phone talks with General Secretary of the Lao People's Revolutionary Party and President of Laos, Thongloun Sisoulith. General Secretary Lum sent his best wishes to the Lao Party, state and people, on the occasion of the 49th anniversary of Laos National Day. The Vietnamese leader congratulated and highly appreciated the great achievements that Laos has achieved in recent times. He also informed the Lao leader about the recent situation in Vietnam. For his part, General Secretary and President Thongloun Sisoulith sincerely thanked the Vietnamese leader for his congratulations. He briefed Lum on the general situation in Laos and the outstanding achievements that Laos has achieved in recent times. He expressed his belief that Vietnam will successfully carry out its set goals and steadily enter the era of the nation's rise. During the phone talks, the two leaders discussed and agreed on a number of specific directions, aimed to further strengthen the special solidarity relationship and cooperation between the two countries in the coming time.
Now let's take a look at the most prominent events of the week from November 25th to December 1st.
Cambodia's King Norodom Sihamoni pays two-day state visit to Vietnam at the invitation of President Luong Quang on November 28th to 29th. At the meeting between Vietnamese leaders and the Cambodian king, the two sides expressed their pleasure at the development of bilateral relations over the recent times. Both sides affirmed that, despite many ups and downs in history, the traditional friendship, solidarity and mutual assistance between the two countries are invaluable assets that the two sides need to preserve for future generations. The two sides also reaffirmed their gratitude for the support and assistance they gave each other in the past as well as today. The host leaders expressed their belief that the king's visit will actively contribute to the cooperative relations between the two countries, as well as the peace, stability, cooperation and development in the region and the world. The two sides agreed to increase delegation exchanges and contacts at all levels, promote economic, cultural, scientific and technological cooperation and people-to-people exchanges, and effectively resolve outstanding issues in the spirit of neighborly solidarity and friendship.
Vietnam and Bulgaria have affirmed their commitments to promoting cooperation in areas where both sides have strengths and needs. This was one among statements made during the official visit to Vietnam from November 24 to 28 by President Rumen Radev, made at the invitation of State President Luong Quang. During meetings between the Bulgarian president and Vietnamese leaders, the two sides agreed to enhance the effectiveness of economic and trade ties, in accordance with their potential and mutual political trust. Regarding political and diplomatic relations, the two sides were committed to continuing to develop mutually beneficial cooperation, based on mutual respect and trust. They also agreed to continue to increase the exchange of delegations at all levels, creating an important driving force to promote bilateral cooperation in many fields in line with the new situation.
The 2024 Vietnam-US Business Summit under the theme Policies and Approaches to Ensure Mutually Beneficial Commercial Relations was held in Hanoi on November 27. Addressing the third consecutive summit he has attended, Prime Minister Pham Minh Chinh called on U.S. businesses to expand financial investment, transfer science and technology, provide training for human resources and share management experience with Vietnam, among others. He also called on the U.S. to remove barriers and sanctions against Vietnam, soon recognize its market economy status, and create favorable conditions for both countries and their businesses.
Two luxurious resorts in the central province of Quang Nam have secured major accolades at the 31st World Travel Awards 2024, held recently in Madeira, Portugal. Hoi An Resort and Golf was named the world's leading fully integrated resort 2024, while Hoi An Memories Land earned the title of world's leading cultural tourism and entertainment complex. This esteemed recognition underscores Hoi An Resort and Golf's dedication to providing unparalleled luxury and a world-class experience for both international and domestic guests. Located near the ancient town of Hoi An Memories Land is renowned for its Hoi An Memories Show, a breathtaking performance that brings 400 years of Hoi An's history to life.
With its strategic geographic location near major Muslim countries, Vietnam has a huge advantage to access the halal markets, many of which are open to importing local agricultural products. Therefore, adapting to the regulations of these markets will help businesses and cooperatives gain a competitive edge.
Experts pointed out that the global halal market, with its vast size and growing demand, holds significant potential for generating substantial incomes and diversifying product offerings for Vietnamese enterprises. Currently, 57 countries are members of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation. The region is home to more than 2 billion Muslims, representing 25% of the global population, with an annual economic growth rate of 2.9%. The State of the Global Islamic Economy report forecasts that spending on halal products and services will reach $1.67 trillion by 2025, with the Southeast Asia-South Asia-Pacific region currently being the largest consumer of halal food in the world.
Vietnam has adopted a national action plan on digital economy development, which outlines key tasks and solutions for the 2024-2025 period.
The freshly issued plan aims to accelerate the development of Vietnam's digital economy in line with the targets set in a government decision in 2022, which approved the National Strategy on Digital Economy and Digital Society Development by 2025 with a vision toward 2030. It identifies sector-specific digital economy growth as the primary avenue for expansion, while highlighting the gradual integration of digital technologies and data as critical inputs in production and business activities across various sectors, ultimately enhancing overall efficiency and competitiveness in the economy. The plan puts forth 4 major tasks and solutions, covering ICT-based digital economy, digital data, sector-specific digital economy, and digital governance.
Mueang Ang is considered the coffee capital of the southwestern province of Điện Biên, with over 2,800 hectares of coffee plantations. Over recent years, coffee cultivation has not only generated significant economic value, but also created jobs for thousands of laborers, contributing significantly to the local economy.
November is the main coffee harvest season. This year, despite a lower yield, the selling price of fresh coffee berries is favorable at 16,000 Vietnam dong, or 63 cents per kilogram, which is good news for farmers like the family of Nguyen Thi Thuy, who own 5,000 square meters of coffee plantation. To harvest on time, local farmers have to hire laborers from neighboring areas.
Like other families, we hire seasonal laborers from other neighboring areas so that they can earn extra income. Proper pruning and care are essential in coffee farming for achieving higher yields.
Ha Chung Coffee, a deep processing facility certified with 4-star Old Cope standards, produces high-quality ground coffee. It places a strong emphasis on quality control throughout the production process, from cultivation and pruning to fertilizing and harvesting, ensuring that only ripe coffee berries are picked for processing.
We work closely with local farmers to promote our coffee brand through various channels, including social media, aiming to make people across the country know about the high-quality Arabica coffee grown in Dien Bien. Additionally, we continue to expand production and adopt modern technology to ensure the highest quality.
Mueang Ang district currently has over 2,800 hectares of coffee plantations, with more than 2,000 hectares under harvest, yielding 15 tons per hectare. The average annual income from coffee cultivation ranges between 100 and 150 million Vietnam dong, or over 3,930 to 5,900 US dollars per hectare.
Trong năm 2024 này,
we expect to receive the geographical indications for Mueang Ang coffee this December. And after that, we will focus on maintaining and cultivating the coffee growing areas according to these standards to ensure the best quality.
Mueang Ang currently boasts 5 coffee products certified by the Old Cope program. Experts have praised the quality of Mueang Ang coffee for its distinctive flavor. Moving forward, the district plans to expand its coffee growing areas and replace aging trees under its policy that makes coffee a primary crop, helping local residents reduce poverty and improve their livelihoods.
Across Vietnam, a transformative movement is quietly reshaping the landscape of local livelihoods, particularly in remote and mountainous areas, as community-based tourism turns the rich traditional cultures and daily lives of ethnic groups into interesting attractions for foreign travelers.
As tourists seek authentic cultural experiences, they are flocking to these areas, breathing new life into local economies and helping preserve their unique cultural heritage. By promoting immersive experiences, such as making and savoring traditional cham cakes, engaging in folk music exchanges, and enjoying performances of traditional musical instruments, communities can offer visitors a hands-on approach to their cultural heritage, experts said. In the southern province of Soc Trang, for instance, Dai Tam commune in My Suyen district has become a model rural commune. Showcasing the cultural heritage of the Kin, Khmer, and Hua ethnic groups, the commune seamlessly blends cultural preservation with tourism to create a thriving economic model, evident in its average income per capita exceeding 76 million dongs, $3,000 per year.